Today's guest hails from Lafayette, California. Moana is her favorite character, and she loves coffee caramel French macaroons. Welcome, Tiffany. So, how would you define the word acceptance in the context of meeting a new person, hearing new beliefs, being confronted with new ideas? What would acceptance mean to you in that situation?
This is such a wonderful question because it touches not only on personal beliefs, but beliefs also of how others can view you, I believe. I think a lot of times when people say, oh, I accept XYZ, the other person might believe, oh, they're okay with that. They're good with that. For me, that's not the truth. That just means I've accepted it. I may not like that I've stubbed my toe on my door, but I've accepted that it's happened. And so that allows me to keep going on with my day.
Wow. What I love about that too, Tiff, is that one of the things we're trying to make clear through this project is that acceptance does not equal agreement. And I think you just really, really gave a great example of that. Because I think that's where people get caught up is they think, well, if I accept your idea, belief, or whatever, it means I agree with it. And it doesn't.
Exactly. It's true. And I think that's also kind of goes hand in hand with forgiveness. I can forgive you, but it doesn't mean that the next day I have to sit down and eat tea and crumpets with you. It simply means that I've done that work and now it's time to move on. We don't have to be best buds. We have come to an understanding. And maybe that understanding is we don't agree. Maybe that is the understanding.
Yay. Okay. Next question. With your definition in mind, how do you practice this in your, I'll say, everyday life? Everyday life.
Wow. I think, again, such an amazing question because I believe that I practice this every time I walk out the door and see a new person, whether it's in my car, at my daughter's school, in the grocery store, because each new person comes with a new story. Each new person comes with a new fear. Each new person comes with a new history. So therefore, you kind of always have to be ready to accept because you don't know the next person that's coming into your path. And even if you do know that person, their day could be completely different than their day was yesterday. And so their idea of what is accepting, what is they are believing that day can be completely different. The moment you say, yes, you're right, I get it, I've accepted it, now what am I going to do about it? Because to say you accept it and then to what you're talking about, actively accept it, two different things, in my opinion. And I think, again, judgment and acceptance are huge, right? They're intertwined about how people view what they believe is right. Well, everyone's right's going to be different because everyone's life is different. Everyone's experience before this point right now is different. So to figure all that out, that's difficult. As adults, I can't even imagine as kids trying to get there, get to that point. How do you trust and actively accept each other daily? Not every other Tuesday when I've had an awesome day and I've had my favorite lunch. Like, how do you actively accept on the days that you don't want to get out of bed? That you don't want to answer your phone, that you could care less what's happening on Facebook, on Twitter. Those are the moments, to me, the true moments. Do you truly actively accept that person? Did you pick up the phone when they called?
Wow. That's really, that's pretty profound. And we are, as you know, hopefully going to teach this to kids. That's the aim of the project.
Right.
Adults too, but I believe our future always rests with our children. And in my belief, if we can teach them at a young age this important skill, then down the road we may not end up where we are right now again. That's my hope anyway. That was
As is,
oh, that was powerful. Okay. Whew. All right. Assuming that my definition of acceptance, active acceptance, combines the two definitions you just gave me, the example and the
mhm.
definition, what is a creative symbol, a creative expression for you of active acceptance?
Well, I happen to have something with me right now. I have a 7-year-old daughter, as you know, and we're really big into this whole superhero part of
Ah,
the which I saw this book in a bookstore and I loved it. So Be a Star, Wonder Woman. And what I love about this, and you can kind of see it right here in this graphic, is this idea of this little girl understanding that this hero already lives inside of her. This to me, huge, huge, because I have a daughter who comes with special needs and that has struggled basically her entire life. And what I love about this book in your definition or in my definition too, of actively accepting is this dream of who you are, this core sense of kindness, this core sense of belief, this core sense of courage. It is all there. It's a matter of when you tap into it, how often you tap into it, and who helps expose this superhero. I mean, can you imagine how life would be if we all got to wear our capes, our superhero capes every day? I mean, wouldn't this be amazing? You could go out and, like, for example, you would be wearing this amazing purple cape flowing by. I I think this would be so incredible because it takes the inside and allows it to literally, you wear it. Like, you wear who you are. This is me. This is me in my purple cape. And these are my beliefs. And I'm my own superhero. And thank you very much. Because I believe in me. What an important topic, belief in self. Because I think that part of that whole idea of acceptance first comes with acceptance of yourself. What I have learned is that if you truly have not accepted yourself, it's very difficult to help other people.
Yeah, that's been my experience too. You can't give what you don't have. So if you don't accept yourself first, truly actively accept yourself, which is really hard for some of us who did not have cool moms like you who looked for the superhero in us at a young age. I would have loved that cape, by the way. Maybe I'll still get one. Um, yeah, it's very difficult. So the hope is that these come together. You know, that we, in teaching active acceptance, we teach active acceptance of self first and then other second. Okay, so now, thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
Um, what would you like people to know about in terms of a cause that's near and dear to your heart?
Well, like I said earlier, we have a daughter we adopted. And for me, that would be Sierra Forever Family, which is the organization that help us find Maya and then bring Maya into our family. And they take children who are in the foster care system and they match them up with a forever family. And so, to your point of what you're talking about today, it gives a child a chance to have someone actively accept them. Because up until that point, the chances are really that that has not happened yet. And then with that, the hope, of course, is for the child to then turn around and actively accept others and help them through whatever they need to go through. So thank you so much for that question, because that is something obviously very dear to us.
Tiff has been one of my best friends for, I've lost track of how many years now, but she herself is a Saigon airlift baby and was adopted and had a rough a rough super early childhood, but then had, when she was really little, but then had, was it lucky and had good parents, which is why now she's one of the best moms I know. So anyway, that's a little bit about Tiff, and I thank you so much.
I thank you.